Welcome back to Castlevania Circle of the Moon, where last time we left off we did a lot of running around and got some more items on our hands. So I'm gonna go back to the place where I swore there was a hidden room, and I just remembered where that was, so I'm just gonna go ahead and get there, and fortunately it's not gonna take too long, especially since the enemies here are fairly easy to kill. And I can just talk about some more stuff on the way there. But yeah, it's actually supposed to be down here. You need to use the spin in order to get it. But we gotta get ourselves a heart max increase, which is always good. And that axe armor is actually the one that coughs up the card I want, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grind on him until I get the card I want. Okay, so we got it. After about 2 level ups, we got the Mandragora card. And the Mandragora card is going to be the grass element. And also, one thing that this particular card does that's pretty useful is that if you use it with Venus, you get an increase in your luck. And then contrary to that, if you use Serpent, you get an increase to your defense by about 25%, so that's what these 3 things do. And also, you can get a grass whip, so it does have its uses. It's not really the best weapon, but it is very useful early on, especially when you can do that much damage to skeletons and whatnot. But yeah, I get the sense that's going to be happening to me a lot, where I'm going to try and get a power-up, and it's just going to take me a really long time to, get that particular power-up. And that did happen on a failed take, which was actually a really big brain fart on my part, because I was grinding for about 12 minutes trying to get the golem card, when I completely forgot that I got the golem card before. So yeah, that's just fun trivia when you're doing a Let's Play. And yeah, unfortunately stuff like that is gonna happen. Which, it's inevitable, it's a Let's Play. Actually, let's see, yeah, you know what, while we're here, let's just save. Because there are a few more things I do have to explore in this part before I move on. And also, just in case I do end up getting myself killed, I won't have to do that whole grinding thing over and again. So let's see, we are going to get the tackle pretty soon to deal with that stone. But let's just keep going here. And find ourselves our first portal. And yeah, this is how you get into that room from before. And that's just a good the more you know. And these are a pretty good way to get around the castle pretty quickly. There are, I think, 6 of these total. But either way, they're pretty useful for getting around without having to go too far or backtrack too far. But yeah, that's just something you got going for you. I think the way it goes is that it goes in the clockwise order, where it just rotates you clockwise until you eventually just reset and go around in a loop. So that's just something for you to know. Let's see, these devil towers are pretty interesting. And the reason for that is because they, some of them shoot projectiles that can turn you to stone. And then when that happens, if you get hit when you're turned into stone, you end up taking a ton of damage. So that is just something that can get pretty annoying, particularly later in the game, where it is very easy to get killed if you get yourself surrounded by those guys. And no doubt that is actually going to happen in this game. And I think you all know where that's going. But either way, we're just exploring more of the outer wall. And also finding ourselves secret passages and more magic increases, which is always good. Especially because early on your magic tends to get eaten up pretty quickly. So it's just something that needs to be addressed, is to make sure you just keep your magic up. Although what I do hate is when you can't hit the flea men because they duck. Let's see, now I just gotta make this work. Okay, good. Alright, well we got some more hearts, so that's always good. We are gonna need the wall jump in order to get up there. You know what, you can die too. And so can you. But yeah, like I said, we are gonna need the wall jump in order to get that power up, and also in order to get up here. So that's just another one of those progression things that this game does like to throw at you. Is that you are gonna need different abilities in order to advance in the castle, which is always a staple in these Metroidvania games. And also, this part might be one of the more boring parts just because it's just me running around doing a lot of stuff, but at the same time it is one of those things that is necessary. Let's see, what else should I talk about today? I did get to, or that summer before I went to college that I talked about in the previous part, I did also get to, learn a lot about this game just by playing the hell out of it. Which is one of the reasons why I really wanted to do this Let's Play. I was actually thinking about doing it for Halloween last year, but then decided that it might take too long and decided to do Sweet Home instead. Which, surprise surprise, that took just as long, if not longer. And see, yeah, see, we are gonna get the tackle after we beat the boss here. But yeah, getting back to, what I wanted to do for that Let's Play. I think it would have been somewhat interesting, but at the same time, I am more glad that I'm doing it now as opposed to, last Halloween. Just because, you know, a lot of things were different now compared to before. And, you know, I think I can do a better job now. I don't know, hopefully you guys can agree with me, but... Or hopefully you agree, or you guys think the same way, but... We'll just have to see how this one goes. So far it's been off to a good start, if I say so myself. Even though I probably just jinxed it, but who knows. Let's see, for the boss we're going to increase our offense and then go in. And I really do like this boss fight. This boss fight's going to be against the Necromancer. And the way the Necromancer fights is that he is going to, well, besides boring dialogue, he is also going to fight with these fireballs. And the thing with those fireballs is that they can home in on you. And also, whenever he decides to surround you like that, you're probably going to end up getting hit. But yeah, this is basically the first form, and whenever he does that, that's your best shot to get some hits in with a boomerang. You know, assuming you have the boomerang at this point. But the axe is also a very effective weapon. And then for this part, he likes to, or sometimes he likes to turn into a ball and just attack. And then same thing here, whenever he summons those skeletons, that's when you want to get a lot of hits in with a boomerang. And then I end up getting hit just as I end up killing him. That makes for a pretty awkward shot, but whatever, it works. I know that I am not going to get a lot of style points in this Let's Play. So, I mean, whatever I have to do, I have to do. And here we get the tackle, and what you have to do is you have to hold the button and press R. And that's what the special move is, or special move button is. So that's just something to know. So let's see, all I'm doing is just backtracking to the save room. Let's just kill you. Let's see. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide what I should call this. I did spend quite a while grinding on that stupid skeleton. Or not that stupid skeleton, that stupid axe armor. So I mean, I might just do a little bit more and then call it then. Let's see, I just want to see what's up there first. I mean, this might take a little bit, but at the same time, it shouldn't be too much. Which is the good thing about this game, is that backtracking, even though it does happen quite a bit, it's never really annoying compared to some of the other games. Like, I remember, well, actually, Harmony of Dissonance was okay with it too. But yeah, we're back up here. So, in case you want to use that teleporter, you can. So, I mean, that's just a nifty little shortcut just in case you had to backtrack. So, let's see, we gotta go down now. Because there were stones there we could break. Now that we got the tackle. So, let's just go ahead and take care of that. Yeah, you know what, might as well just have the offensive boost while we're here. And the good thing about the extra offense is that, well, I mean, it just makes going through this place a little bit easier. I mean, that's probably what I'm going to do all Let's Play. If I don't have luck on, I have offense on. You know, just one of those two things that's going to make life easier for me. Let's see, where are we now? Yeah, let's see, I think I have to go up and then to the left. But don't quote me on that. Actually, yeah, I think I need the wall jump for that other one. So let's just go ahead and take care of this then. Let's see, fortunately, sometimes the enemies will change, so at that point I am going to end up showing off the different enemies. You know, just in case I am backtracking and enemies do end up changing. I am going to show that off, so don't worry about it. Let's see, we need to go down there later. But I think right now... Okay, I needed to take that one here. And even though it is September, it is technically still summer, so I am enjoying putting an end to portable summer this way. And overall, I think the project went pretty well for the entire group. I mean, there were plenty of good Let's Plays to watch, and I mean, I definitely had a lot of fun making these Let's Plays compared to, you know, if I was just doing this on my own. Let's see, I think I need to go down here to get a power-up, or there's something else here. Nope, there's crates I can't move. So let's just go ahead and get back up here. And see, what else is there? I think there are some interesting new enemies here. The zombie thieves can give you some pretty decent armor, the prison garb. And now we're off to a new section, and this is going to be the machine tower, and I do like this remix of Clockwork from Castlevania 3. Let's see, yeah, this place is going to be a lot of platforming, and also a lot of things that love to knock me off said platforms. And of course our good old Medusa heads end up making another appearance here, because everybody loves those guys. So let's just go ahead and deal with it this way. I think... Okay, that didn't go nearly as smoothly as I wanted it to, so... Yeah, unfortunately this is going to be a pretty tedious section, because there's going to be a lot of me falling off platforms and me having to jump back onto said platforms. So unfortunately that is something that's probably going to end up happening a lot. So let's just go ahead and get that increase. Because we actually are getting into the pretty interesting parts of this game. Let's just take you out while we're here. Okay, that's what I wanted to do. I mean, fortunately the Medusa heads are pretty easy to kill, but at the same time they can really catch you in the wrong spot. And then when that happens, you just end up getting screwed over by them. Okay, that's not it. I actually was looking for that Thunder Demon, which I think he should be here. Okay, I guess the Thunder Demon isn't here, but fortunately a health increase is. So yeah, I think I'm gonna call it after I get to another save room. So I just have to, just get back. I mean, fortunately, the backtracking here isn't that bad. It's just, a lot of the time I'm gonna be waiting for, or a lot of the times, I'm going to be just waiting for platforms to show up. And I think that could be a little bit boring for you guys, but then again, hopefully I can come up with some better filler for whenever I'm waiting for stuff. Alright, let's see if there's anything here. Okay, yeah, this is where the thunder demons are. And these are the first encounter with shades, and shades do unleash a scream every time you kill them. And there are plenty of other enemies that do that, so I mean, this won't be the first time or the last time we hear that scream. Actually, wait, that was the first time. What was I thinking? And there's just a knife, just in case you needed one. But I don't really plan on letting go of the cross anytime soon. I mean, I might have to go to the stopwatch to kill particular enemies, but we'll get to that pretty soon. Yeah, this is the hard part with the enemies respawning after every time you enter a new room, is that you really do have to watch out for the fact that some fireball projectiles can show up out of nowhere and knock you off of platforms. Which is no doubt going to cause me problems down the road. And I am still looking for that saves room. Okay, good, we're here. So with all that said, I'm going to go ahead, after this is done, I'm going to go ahead and call the video, so join me next time as we go further into the machine tower and hopefully find out where everyone is. See you then!